packages from sports to what have you. I am Nana Soyo. Just stand by for the motivation. Sometimes you have to lose people to find yourself. Sometimes you have to lose people just to find yourself. The phrase sometimes you have to lose people to find yourself means that letting go of toxic relationships, unhealthy connections, or people who hold you back can be unnecessary for personal growth and self-discovery. It implies that 1. Distance yourself from negativity. Removing toxic influences allows you to focus on your well-being and aspirations. 2. Prioritize self-care. Letting go of draining relationships enables you to invest time and energy in self-love, self-awareness, and personal development. And 3. Discover your identity. Separating from others can help you explore your interests, values, and passions, leading to a stronger sense of self-awareness. This phrase encourages embracing change, setting boundaries, and nurturing your own growth. Sometimes you have to lose people just to find yourself. It doesn't have matter close you are with somebody. If it seems to just to separate yourself from the person, you ought to do just to have your peace of mind. Hope you take something out of this phrase. Let's quickly check our health tips. This morning we're talking about sugar. Sugar is a type of carbohydrate that gives our bodies energy. It's found naturally in foods like fruits, veggies, and dairy products, but it's also added to many processed foods and drinks. Consuming too much added sugar can lead to health issues like obesity, diabetes, and heart disease. In Ghana, we love our sweets from sugarcane juice to sweet treats like toffee and rock bands. Now, health risk of drinking too much sugar, soft drinks, weight gain, and obesity. Sugary drinks are high in empty calories. They don't fill you up, so you end up consuming more calories than body needs. Over time, this can lead to weight gain and increase the risk of obesity. 2. Higher risk of type 2 diabetes. Frequent intake of sugary beverages causes repeated spikes in blood sugar. This puts pressure on insulin function and can eventually lead to insulin resistance, a key factor in developing a type 2 diabetes. 3. Tooth decay. Soft drinks contain both sugar and acids. This combination damages tooth enamel and promotes cavities. Regular consumption increases the chance of dental problems. 4. Heart health problems. Excess sugar intake has been linked to high blood pressure, increased fat levels in the blood, and inflammation. These factors raise the risk of heart-related disease over time. And 5. Fatty liver risk. Many of soft drinks contain high amounts of fructose. When consumed in excess, the liver converts it into fat, which can accumulate and lead to non-alcoholic fatty liver disease. And 6. Energy crashes. Sugary drinks give a quick energy boost, but it doesn't last. Blood sugar levels drop soon after leaving you feeling tired and a better habit to adopt. Reduce how often you take soft drinks. Replace them with water, natural fruit juices without added sugar, or homemade drinks. You can equally go in for homemade drinks. Even cutting down gradually can make a noticeable difference in your health. Homemade drinks like Oye Locals will definitely be good for you. So why don't you try Oye Locals as a homemade drink that will decrease your sugar content? Sylvester Tete is ready to give us the sports updates. Then Mario, Sylvester, and myself will come up with the newsprint review. Today, we're discussing one of the NCDs, the non-communicable disease, that is hypertension. How well do you know hypertension? Do you know your sugar level yourself? Do you know how your blood level is? Sit back and enjoy the show as we interview people from the St. Martin de Porres Hospital here in Agomenya to have a discussion on hypertension. Join us once again from now till 10 a.m. Remember, it's the weekend. You can equally join us on all our social media handles at Marego TV on Facebook, TikTok, Twitter, and Instagram. I am Nana. See you.
Fly away, yes, I'll fly away.
Glorious Event Center is the perfect venue for all your special occasions. From wedding ceremonies and birthday parties to funerals, live band performances, corporate events, and private gatherings, we've got you covered. Let me show you around. We also have spacious conference rooms, restaurants, canopies and chairs, guest rooms, live bands and spinning equipment for your services. Glorious Event Center also provides video coverage and photography services for all your special occasions. Locate Glorious Event Center at Akuse Junction off the Temakosombo Highway. For bookings, please call 020-167-2828. Glorious Event Center, your perfect venue for all your corporate and private events.
Oh yes, I'll fly. Fly away. Yes, I'll fly away.
Glorious Event Center is the perfect venue for all your special occasions. From wedding ceremonies and birthday parties to funerals, live band performances, corporate events, and private gatherings, we've got you covered. Let me show you around. We also have spacious conference rooms, restaurants, canopies and chairs, guest rooms, live bands and spinning equipment for your services. Glorious Event Center also provides video coverage and photography services for all your special occasions. Locate Glorious Event Center at Akuse Junction off the Temakosombo Highway. For bookings, please call 020-167-2828. Glorious Event Center, your perfect venue for all your corporate and private events.
Oh yes, I'll fly.
ebusofo yemo ache yemo wakwaba de aba Marego TV so mraso say insema ekoso ewo agudie mo ebibrem efie eni amonane de sefata say ediboni na yatu say Marego Sports Flash ina so abeda wa kama ewo Marego money due say neso akoye efiada ya na du efiada ta ye boja ye wate ase efiada sa do ntu obi afosa otumifo ayenti wate ase say ye wedding parties ahodo na meeting at the champions like producers no better new party ke na no pomo a na piapia mechidoma ye din seminar so etane de ensem no iswakakra bi nyame adoma 3 to 5 na aba na afa extensively no exclusively no na so abeta wo kama na yenko na yenfa fisem no enso fa ma hwefo ye go piebo enso wadiano stars see you ne din the Collins atapoku enso de aba se hyene so sem bekaya Arosep enso ena to Ghana football and say da Dominic Frempong na say adia on the team enso ko ball Premier League game Abraham Musa mechuko fie no na adia Robert Scott show mo so kama na afeso ni nyina mo no Abrantie so adia afemu so ewa abaya Arosep enso edia ma ebusuafo ena afeso ni nyina mo no adia na echese Ghana football fraternity no eno ena chese Collins atapoku enso edia ba say wadaro ma ni nyina mo nyame adoma game baso abra na ese ade aduana any nations MC no ade na ese omunyina no ombekwa wa ayajubaden eku na ese okono se na be aduana so bitima nations FC na fe so MTFA Cup nyame adoma baso ocha ni nyina mo no ade aduana enso ade a enso nations FC no na ese kunundie enso bitimi akọ enso ode amochrim sampa abra na ese abrante eda so ewo wiase no oguso a esi akan so na ese okachre ono atapoko say e was sizi we dey say Aduana Stars enso etimiji MTFA Cup no ndisano sa asem o ka show munyina no ada edomutima nyame adoma game no baso a Aduana so bitimi achi MTFA Cup weni saba Collins atapoko enso odi abana no pay ye de ma e was Sports Flash no so na if ye da so eja MTFA Cup no wadaroma ye di so go pie mo enso e wo SDA Senior High School na akopie wo da Nations FC enso e kosra mu kakra enso koye training ahomboabo anso wo no ma na mko pie mu abra na se nations team no ekodu na afa SDA school for nkwala se hwe mumra na jama mumaji jama kakra na afa so nyame adoma na game eba so no na ade nations enso etime ehye aduana na mko pie na se asa jama no koso ye ko take kakra na yenye na afa fa de aka no so emeto amso ete ebutafo na se SDA Senior High School for nkwala na se school for no enso ade ade sa pa ni nyina bo na se jaba no koso a na se Nations FC na school girls na fe boys ni nyina mom confidence nyame adoma give ba so na aduana mu nko Nations FC mu nko se aduana afa so ni nyina mu nko pie mo enso MTFA Cup final na ebutafo fancy a emenu so ko into weni de ye be ne kakra bi nyame adoma awia the stories bebre latest nyina de bebre na afa so ni nyina mamu de ekoso e wa gudi meeting the champions la me sorry so na afa so ni nyina mo no ade na so yo enso ni na pamfo ke micha wate ase micha wa chire ho wate micha wa chire de it am sorry so na ye fa de aka no se veto am so e na no pe
Hello viewers, Marego TV brings you the latest news in the world of sports, both foreign and local news. Marego TV brings you quality presentation, good analysis and better discussion segment. Catch Marego Sports Center Monday to Friday, 3 p.m. to 5 p.m. and Marego Global Sports every Saturday, 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. Join me, Champions Live, and my crew as we delve into matters arising in our sports fraternity. Follow our social media handles: Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram. Marego Sports, the best from the East.
Every morning brings a new opportunity, new conversation, and a new beginning. Wake up to the power of information, inspiration, and entertainment on Marego TV's morning show, The Morning Dew. Join me, Nana Soyo, as I engage policymakers, entrepreneurs, farmers, youth leaders, and people in the neighborhood shaping our nations, dissecting into issues that matters most in our communities and beyond. This is where your voice is heard. This is where your community is celebrated. This is where Ghana connects. Remember to join us on all our social media handles: Facebook, TikTok, YouTube, Instagram. Locate Marego TV at Akuse Junction, Okwenya, off the Tema Akosombo Highway. Marego TV, the new experience with great insights.
Marego TV, the new experience with great insights.
Hello viewers, Marego TV brings you the latest news in the world of sports, both foreign and local news. Marego TV brings you quality presentation, good analysis and better discussion segment. Catch Marego Sports Center Monday to Friday, 3 p.m. to 5 p.m. and Marego Global Sports every Saturday, 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. Join me, Champions Live, and my crew as we delve into matters arising in our sports fraternity. Follow our social media handles: Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram. Marego Sports, the best from the East.
Every morning brings a new opportunity, new conversation, and a new beginning. Wake up to the power of information, inspiration, and entertainment on Marego TV's morning show, The Morning Dew. Join me, Nana Soyo, as I engage policymakers, entrepreneurs, farmers, youth leaders, and people in the neighborhood shaping our nations, dissecting into issues that matters most in our communities and beyond. This is where your voice is heard. This is where your community is celebrated. This is where Ghana connects. Remember to join us on all our social media handles: Facebook, TikTok, YouTube, Instagram. Locate Marego TV at Akuse Junction, Okwenya, off the Tema Akosombo Highway. Marego TV, the new experience with great insights.
Marego TV, the new experience with great insights.
Hello viewers, Marego TV brings you the latest news in the world of sports, both foreign and local news. Marego TV brings you quality presentation, good analysis and better discussion segment. Catch Marego Sports Center Monday to Friday, 3 p.m. to 5 p.m. and Marego Global Sports every Saturday, 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. Join me, Champions Live, and my crew as we delve into matters arising in our sports fraternity. Follow our social media handles: Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram. Marego Sports, the best from the East.
Every morning brings a new opportunity, new conversation, and a new beginning. Wake up to the power of
God, I go do something. Between you and I go do something. so. Una me kwana sama. Openi daria ne twa. Tuma mi Semi maswana ko. Kwento musam so bien. And I can't get the name of it. If we are the same bed, that's it, ever for bed.
Marego TV kasa phone so and then fiada mo so ye coffee style be edition of the morning dew na no pay ye de bremo ye frame me na so you say wa woni say Marego TV de ya catch e wo okwenya akose junction baby bia wo bia se bia na wo fifi dia ene na bomode afa otetre phone kita na akwa na tetentan so make sure the internet so na ko Facebook ko Instagram na ko X na ko TikTok no we say jumedie nyina e twegu e wo saso na ye fro se edwade so de ho mfaso pa na pa baby edidwa a omobo eda form say form dia ene na eno ane Marego TV omode anafre abedwafo e wa homashofo so na woni omoni nkomo na nhye ko kama ebedi aboa wo na wo so wa konkan frɛ ɔne e wo 020 167 2828 020 167 2828 na ɔne ɔmo eni nkomo Ebra so said ko bakrata mpensem mo bebra wa no say me nkwa me di dwumedi ya en konkan ne senti no I mean but babjafo no aye krado aba abeka me ho ewa ha me wo Philip Husuno Mario Philip Mario ewa ha de eze one ha abeka me ho anopawe o se na say the Afro anaja o de konisika abidwa ena afense na ye Friday still be edition Mario na de buy the toss on your toss me no mpacho na fia de be na count no ni wi amache another day mache
daddy mache
aha Sylvester Callistos Tete Sly daddy mache ewo anyamoni efa
okwenya
hey
Izemi ye mi okwenya daddy mache ze ayanam wo Izemi tikrom ha
tikrom ha
anti mi
enti no o ye daddy mache ene ne pete o say enim say daddy mache
onim kwa dada
sawo
na say enano ye a o musimi oyini na ebia na we any secret
hey Mario ade any secret na edimu o say
me daddy mache
hey
me daddy mache I'm telling you
the Mario can what say
ye pebema ye saboaje
so when addressing me address me well.
I'm not saying you are not that much. I know you are that much.
You know it already.
That much. Let me say, oh yeah, no, upper manya. And you lower manya.
Mario,
ye pebema ye saboaje ye penema we ye see 1,000
yee Mario bu be
so no nim de
o nye say masa
there be onu twi no nti ase nti kakra no ti
me de minim say Mario de
ka be shemi
Mario ye nim say that much no do upper manya na be pay lower manya
zemi lower manya ya here na mte me no mi no nim say
and the Mario also be fa de wen
yeah sabi you say you can say daddy mecha I'll go to the mountain and go and cut the woods as firewood and come and sell
legit that much ne
that much for you scout
sure
asa Mario who daddy much any so this
daddy much
okay abu much ngam
abu much ngam
wanga lola no amakpe aloba lola no amakaye ni onga ke we 1,000
yeah
no we be below
agana na video la
nyem joga bi
I confirm na wa
ni go me kwa ni go pa do am ana so hotelo
ma udro bi esaminya nyanga yi ba nyumo me ni ke yo nyanga yi ba
wa ngo yi ba
ma une jonye
jale Mbona lebe no try bia no try maro bi buajo. Be na kwa bebe no bia me twa han dey. So mo le wa address was fine.
Oh.
Lo no agba o nya we are okay.
Le hani buajo. Sylvester.
Binga ne wa ba yo bia go no iche ibuajo e kwa.
Kaminu no kokoliko.
Mo le wa.
Lo le ebe pibe.
So you ole no go.
Dia bi jodem.
Marego no nya gba mo.
No ko nya gba bo ngala matu enwunyu.
Jam mo ka
Abene slide dey here. Ken. Walika wangeni ngema no mi. Neke atumunyu.
Ne ya chicha.
Ne ya chicha. Waligble. Ka wa mache kome.
Ma wona munyu ya seja.
Amunyu ya seja.
Anyami cho.
Cheje blema. Ne wali. Lo inga amade begese yo. Pio ne amunyu tuyo. Atumunyu ke kono fe no ko ne makowa ngema no mi.
Ne kloma.
Ne kloma no mi. Keje somanya kabasu pompie no bloma hi. Bloma ngaja no anyena atu emunyu. Keje pom. Ka asusomanya bloma hi. Keje pom ka akuse po munyu le wasunga po na watu emunyu fun. Eja kan ka wanga emunyu tu fun chonka. We are disrespecting our elders, but it's not the same energy they had to call Honorable Befi to order. They should channel that same energy towards the Otopelu Bridge. They should use that same channel to talk about Pom Market Square. They should use that same energy to address a lot of issues within our community. We are not saying we are not backing the regional minister. We are backing her with full glass of illumination. But we want the right thing to be done. Look, so yo, if you go to some part of the community, there's no light, there's no network, there's no drinking water. Teachers' bungalows are issue within the community. But what are we seeing? They should use that same energy because we know they are part of community development. They are not politicians. Politicians will come and go. Our chiefs, our kings, and whatsoever will still be there. So we want to use this platform to say that we are very grateful for their community engagement, but they should do more to make sure that simple public amenities. We shouldn't lack it in this community. Look, so you, angete chua. What are they saying about it? Or ake kolome anelo. Alo kolon wa mna no kodema je walo wa atu emunyo lo. There be. Look. When look, we have a lot of big men who are from this area. We are not seeing their impact that much. If community should be developed and when structured, it should be Lower Manya Municipal. We have all the things here. We one of the biggest water supply is from Pom here, just here. But and then if you want to pull water to your house, you are paying more than 3,000. These are some of the things we should use this same energy to talk about. It's our community. We don't have any community anywhere. Pom is where we are coming from. Lower Wanya is where we are coming from. Look at the roads.
Why you done?
What you done? What done to you? Me, I told you from the outset that all my education, aside from my university, that went to Accra. My secondary, my primary school is Lower Manya and Yilo. You see, look at the roads, very bad. Now, if you go to the shop, you'll be coughing the whole day. Look at how RM have been coughing. It's because of the bad roads. They are coughing. You see, so we want to address this issue through this platform that we also have voice. And let's make sure our voice have been heard through a communication where maybe sometimes some of the things our MP is not aware. The MC is not aware. So let's call them to order. If they have that same energy to do this, then we shouldn't lack anything in this community. And secondly, to the assembly members, please and please, we did not vote for you to go and sit in the assembly and be doing unnecessary talking. No. The same energy you told us that if they vote for you as an assembly member, you champion development in each electoral area. Let's see that. Everybody that next 4 years will vote you out. As for some of the assembly members, who ourselves will campaign against for you to be voted out. Because you told us you want to be an assembly member, and there are other people, and we chose you to be that assembly member. What happened to that commitment you told us during the campaign time? And today teachers are not being paid. Out of 18 months, only paid them 1 month. So you in how or from her. You see a can. I don't know how to say it. They will say we are using our platform to respect our leaders. No. Service to humanity should be our own way of serving. To just make sure that the ordinary person can get access to healthcare, can get access to good roads. The market women there can access their goods, wherever they are coming from. So please and please, we want to use this platform to all our leaders within Yilo MCE, Yilo MP, MP for Lower Manya, MCE, DCE for Asojaman, MP for Asojaman, Deputy Finance Minister. We know you are doing your best, but we need more. Oliver Twist always asks for more, so we want more. So please and please, it's a plea that we are pleading. Say chapi sinu amakpla loko nyi ma pe ne nyi deke nyi ma pe je bi chapi tuko nji won ne nyi mai wom long ke MP pray block say ke su platform nyi ma de okay oh ke je vote am on question for the gods. Lord, a time will come we are not going to sit down for people to deceive us again. No, we will hold you responsible. Please and please, we need it and we need to do it and do it well. Look at our mothers who are selling at Akuse. Look at the market square there. And the assembly members in Akuse are sleeping. Wake up. Wake up. It is about time we make sure that Akuse is developed. And how are we doing it? Are we not sending our development to the assembly? 6 electoral areas in Akuse. And if you go to Akuse Market Square, Holala is a French word. There's nothing to write home about. And our same mothers who are complaining will be the same people who are not doing the right thing. So please and please, we want to use this platform to tell our MP, to tell our MC that please and please, if we are using this Akuse Junction to Pom in the evening, the whole place is dark. Ghana Highway, they use this route all the time. Our MC, our MP use this route all the time. Should we wait to a very fatal accident happen before we do that? These are questions we are asking, and we need answers to these questions. Thank you for the platform this morning.
You're welcome.
I'll still sleep there today.
Semi mau akwenya na.
No, but I die here and run.
Baby, I'll die and run in your way and run. Always got that one was not was why.
And run on come up.
Hey, just a style be Mami Chaunipa. Good morning, the MC for Bunkata Manso.
Mario, we don't forget the promise you gave us during before December. Honorable, no, this one there will come to.
Honorable, that's a question, Martin.
Hey, honorable, when you stand out here, oh, David, I don't want you to be like the man at the app there.
When it's like a baby, because it's better than
today we are not speaking Gan.
Better than Nabi.
No.
Honorable, that's a question. Nabi.
The way you allow me to talk, Sly is boiling, oh.
So I will allow him to talk.
So don't bring. As for the Makata so that we know where we go get out.
But you know he speaks Gas, so Sly would like to speak Gas with him.
As he come here, baby English, he can speak.
But you local dialect today here. Oh, fine. Oba we gan lo ba we bro.
Slide the boy.
Oh, naturally.
Oba we gan.
Naturally. You ba we gan. Ben when let's start be edition. When Friday ho awo mokonga. Ni nye ba ni wo menga ne.
Oh no. Sale.
Alo wie mo ko ye na ehia ka sa nya wie.
Na so ye ga Mario to mu.
Oba we ga fio am yo.
Naturally. Ke magbe na ma we ga.
Oh yo.
Mario to mu nyufo na ibuajo. Bede edemunyu ha ya show that is a communicator. Sometimes munyu na go dey be no tue na ho ya ko ma ade ne ma abe no. Ne me ho.
Koli pepe ko onya ya pa.
Ne me ho ko epi o nga munyu to no to ni pe amache bonge macha we ko ba. Sometimes so say idi okay. Our generation no le one na we see. Nge politics mi no wan say. One na we nuku keje wapupa ma yino ke batu benobi onana ike wokluma le wakpesi ngani kumam ne appointment onange wani koto me kume hayo mini senami wa kluma wange nange lojino ko nenginya bayo no because ke wa vote ke 92 ke bato by this time ne yeme wa kluma badana na esane pe wo mobo esane nuko ne sawa twinde ke kluma wano chapi wage nuko no wonche me wano lo sana wa kluma ni mfe unana kamene ningmi onen munyu nge ba no ko nge hela ngamne marry di okpom water plant to ko nge go to bukuno wange ko and these are big water plant in your soon no wange part of Ghana supply big time but I so many for some few weeks or something so many be benyu lo ibi oyeke wani koto mame mini block agbafonsin kan wanye no ka wo bi memenu amangesi yo nana mini block wani koto menu ami yengo mini block agba ne pen lo pe block ya kiyan lo pe boyo nana no he wow ikekeje so manya ke ba to kojo nya lo no kikiyo no ebunyuku nga wo gbe otopolo bi nu wa na pi okono nye enga mimie yo chapi no go ne wa de ga wange people it is no wa pe yo se ano kwale munyu wa de yo no ke ba to be no bi oni ko po be network o chona achakpange we
na agbala
ko ne ko jelejo obi network na ho nana ke ba to 21st century no kloma me ko nga ne a hospital a health center beo ne ga nga no ko ye mofo nga nge blo no nana he ko me nga ne blo se lo le nyu yami lo ni ko me ne ke osusu no de ga no mabuga pe onga no go hemye se ni ko me nge politics pay for their individual benefit
pesa mi kuminya
Stomach politicians.
telling you nana so you de bi one lo amanya ye pom ye akuse ye ga so manya ke bato po blo no how many kilometers na madege wa binye drama ne ma bi bo amajo ne ni ne angulun ke ni ju anga store nya po jama chamanyo ni ju amu nana afo store itwe pa mi nana anga techwa nge blo no no hiyo ole be ma fo bi ne wa kloma na we se jama sika hu royalties den elire sika agu nene na nga time chwa ne lole me accident na nga wabi me hu gbe nge no makai ikawe ni ko me wabi me ko me na jase so juku enyo
motor riders
o me aka ti pato ne gba wagbo juku enyo na kama bo fia nge so manya ne ko nge blo no nyeyo ti pa me chofri na ke anga ni gbe ne wadewe no ko no ane ili bene ili ne eno chene bano bene nyumode no ebe for sio ike kama jama he wa mio neneme nya dasi nga he ko na nye wo kojan ne nye de iste regional minister ne wade amla luwoken wa kloma wanga no naye KMPP no wade na peyo KNDC peyo mo me credit NDC yi no ono bo kwesi lawe Jonathan Mate Francis Akumate memo eteno ne me ayi no wa peo alo Bismarck nyako abetete me chipe tete ke Ebenezer baby anyami dia abeduni lo ene tela bi go basu jino
Ene ma wo ke obaso jino
ene mo go lo ki wa MP eteno ke MC MNDS eteno lo abinyene ma peka ke na madra wa kulumalo nana so you no ngeno how you blow you no ma 5 minutes or 30 minutes ya ku se mabi ebranga no na ha ya ye lower manya la hunja go to middle belt and see middle belt ole nana ikwa ma ya ko no manna wa masem o ma kire dom no manna
see Sly, there is a road that links between Asojamine and Lower Manya. I've forgotten the name of the place. I think I've forgotten the name. So when we visit that site 2015, there's a small stream there. Oh, there's some small stream. Oh, Abuka, you nebe. So we use the motorbike and the car. No, I can blame. So when we're coming back, before I realized that that's what they do. That's what they. I think I forgot the name of this village. I remember that, and I was like, wow.
Middle belt.
Middle belt. I am a supecti.
I mesu.
I am a supecti. Seriously, when I came back and when I sat down behind the console, I was like, how?
Hey, wow.
So it's just a small stream, and it's under bamboo. So the water that is flowing, that's what the people are drinking. So I was like, wow, I can get access to a drinking water, and if I'm even complaining, what are those in the villages? It's just a small stream that is passing. Then they have to wait. So what kind of politics that we do? Me, I always say all the time that the politics should bring development. You see, so it's like,
okay. Yo, mono like behind be style there be edition. No mono behind be well. No come back when gas is na
pino wo besio. Ne saka wade.
Lo na nye di one. Mono behind be na madenye tru no bu agbinya. Wa machano nye natural wa machano. Anokwali ojika. Wa fonso ke ha no yami blonya tomi no ama na hesi. Lo kejika wa fonso ne wa na wese na mingene ne mene wa ngela nga wa mama mahio. Le ehihia we kan ma foso eno ne ha na befu o kedo ko baraska foso ha he ka fun e daka na afoso ne bade be mi ne ngasi islami ya ka foso ka na ede na ahie loro na da na ka foso ha epewe himelo woze ko keba abison fo ha mode made blonya toli pepa mi ojika ka wade no nga yesi ba mi nya ha na wa hie na wa yi no ka eko la fami gba mi la fami gba no be ma pele chepepo la femme gba mi enu okolo nyon malo nyimi enyo ko le isanu wa manye na wa mape ka ha mam bi me ebeko ko wan krata ni so na yabobo so tew na afi ye de ye nkasa no abeto aso ye be fa the daily searchlight corruption at NPRA minority alleges NPRA boss doubled his salary without approval Samia Wukunfoni ena eda hono. Justice must be faster or it fails, says Baf Boni at Supreme Court 150th anniversary lunch. And also, Baf Boni and Nefuni and our VIP in Spain for high-level global meeting. And also, no, Yamame, Pokwajima, and Nefuni and Ahonomo. Police make key arrest in Brekum Chelsea team bus robbery. Yadanyamiase, Papa, Yadanyamiase, Papa. New bill to ban sale of cocoa farms for illegal mining. Cocoa board. So no kebe boa papa. Yebe find the metro lane. South African Julius Malema jailed 5 years. Brekum Chelsea bus attack police nab 2 suspects. Yedanyamiase. Ejako can anchor Baomia's 2028 bid. Henry Cote and Ekasan. Henry Cote a campaign manager. Edema. Mbwache Ejako Oko as chairman for the New Patriotic Party. LSN disbursed scholarship to 61 beneficiaries. Kofodia used defend Befi and also ABPMO.
Wow. You see some of these things.
I don't defend.
Yeah, but I just say we so I press conference. Person ko share. Who send some there. Be brave. The news center. MMFL tightens compliance to protect agents and customers. Reset secondary education to restore lost quality, discipline, and global edge. Mobile ebusuapenyi ena ekase chese all students back home ena ekasa wo hono. How Mrs. Irene Engman rescued over 4,000 street girls. Supreme Court at 150 launch calls for faster, transparent justice. Police arrest 2 over Brekum Chelsea bus attack. The informer, NDC tax on rampart attack Azul load weighing stations in the name of national security. Baumia most prepared leader Abu Jinapo, 2 nabbed over deadly Brekum Chelsea bus robbery. High Court ruling of prosecutorial authority clarify position on OSP CDD against governments like paying tax not a burden. KGL boss as company pays 153 million Ghanaian cedis in corporate tax. Cautious mining escalates claim against Ghana to $905 million. Yebefa the Daybreak newspaper. KGL pays 153 million tax to JRA renews commitment to tax compliance. Hack CER grabs rest best ulcer product of the year award. Ulcer products by Gushegu 10s goes down. Chieftaincy clash displaced over 7,000. Fear panic hits Ghana Armed Forces civilian staff over salary adjustment U10. Yeah, some more also. The Inquisitor. Professor Prempe to SP after High Court decision. Don't resign, relax and collect your pay. Amenfi is the hub of Galamsey in Ghana. KGL Group gives JRA 153 million Ghanaian cedis in corporate income tax. Police arrest 2 over deadly Brekum Chelsea bus robbery. The National Voice. KGL Group reaffirms commitment to tax compliance with 153 million Ghanaian cedis contribution to JRA. Brekum Chelsea bus attack, police snap 2 suspects. A call for restraint in the exercise of state power. 905 million showdown, Ghana locked in mining war. The Chronicle. The Chronicle. Yes, police smoked them out after killing Brekum Chelsea player, a mobile money vendor at Funfunso, among other atrocious crimes across the country. KGL pays 153 million corporate tax to GRA. The Daily Guide. KGL Assembly or pensions boss blows 15 million Ghanaian cedis on land cruisers minority nekasai ena Vincent Asifofuni ena edahonomono. CJ calls for excellence in justice delivery. 2 Brekum Chelsea player killers nabbed and anopari ko krata EBPP muno enono. Mani enim say teacher for ne sem no so besa ABP mu ewa aha. Quickly anope be teacher for no na yede eno ashisha so kasa. Teachers in Ghana have been protesting over unpaid salaries, with some going without pay for up to 18 months. The Ghana Education Service has been facing challenges in issue staff IDs, which blocks payroll enrollment, leading to delayed payments. Over 4,000 teachers are owed 16 to 17 months arrears, with some having worked since 2023 without receiving their salary. Deputy Minister for Finance and then who doubles as the MP for Esujamin Ababeka said the person of Thomas Ampem Dako or say no credit me ombeshena aketuano abemu na ombetiano bosome 99 mu nyame ya adom na yewra me bosome ni mu a ombetia 4 months arrest e dia mamu ewra June so mu a na etua 4 months e dia mamu na ewra July mu so a na etua 4 months na aka no e dia mamu na afiro maketua na nyina no akoso 30. Mario, I don't know why it's that.
Oh, you see, the finance minister who is talking, the president, and all of us in this room, we were taught by teachers.
Yeah.
So if there should be any fair treatment, the first point of contact should be teachers. But it has not been so from the onset. They will tell you, teachers, your reward is in heaven. It's not true. We were here when the former president told us that if you want to be rich, it's not in the teaching field. These words and these kind of things are not words of encouragement. And I believe that all the professors, all what you can think about, any person who can, the doctor, the engineer, whatsoever,
the president himself
is taught by the teacher. So once again, if there's any fair treatment, teachers should be the first point of contact. If you go to some bungalows where teachers are sleeping, if you see some amenities, there are some villages that teachers are still using chalk to write. Whilst if you go to some parts of other districts, they are just using the marker to do the right thing. Some schools don't have even the basic amenities. They have to draw. Maybe some schools have not even seen a computer before.
Do you know a mouse?
Do you know a mouse?
What is a mouse or see a cra?
You see, so teachers as a whole, fair treatments have not been given to teachers. Look, I know teachers who don't have anything when they go on retirement. But is it the same as a politician? Is it the same as a doctor? Is it the same as an engineer? We can all boast of our profession, but teacher taught us all. So I don't see the reason why someone who wants to serve his or her country will be in arrest for 18 months. Sebi, how do you want that person to feed? It's not all the teachers who are living in their parents' houses. Some are in rented apartments and they have to pay. The landlord, you can't tell the landlord I've not been paid, so wait for me to pay. In every month I'll pay 2 months. In every month I'll pay this before he or she can pay the land. There's one lady I saw during the demonstration from POM. Because the kind of atrocity or the kind of pain that lady went through to become a teacher. For her to be denied of her service
salary
for 18 good months. It's not anything to write home about. The education minister, the deputy finance minister, the finance minister. They should come once clear. Why is it that we are not able to put them on the national grid? So that they will be about giving them promises upon promises. See, if today all teachers will lay there their working tools, shall I? Because if it is doctors who run essential services today, declare strike, government will meet them halfway. But why are we not channeling that saying anything towards the teacher? It's rather unfortunate. And I believe what the deputy finance minister said yesterday, or some few days, April, May is just around the corner. You see, April, May is just around the corner. You see, so let's just wait and see what the deputy finance minister said.
May they accepted me.
You see, and May Workers' Day is just around the corner. Look, so workers are going through pains at the essence of their workplaces, but they can't come out and come and say because Osrose Obeka, you see, so when it comes to issues about teachers, we shouldn't take it for granted because it's not anything to write home about. So May is just around the corner. Let's give government the benefit of the doubt. But it's rather unfortunate that teachers have to go through this pain to access their own salary that they've worked for the past 18 months. There are some even at home that are not even be posted. Likewise, the nurses, they are still at home. So are we encourage people to go into teaching or we are just, I don't know what to say. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much, Philip. Yes. Mayday beba ibo say ejumayefo be kwa akosala akwakasam omo placards bebre so mayday ne beba na ejumayefo be kwa akosala na omo placards bebre ne kita omo no niema no na church placards ne so no so ye ba eye ejuma na nsem ne akoka kire ye ne so no eye ejuma na edu 6 March na ya boaba school fo ano so ne ko match why na ekire omo match the teacher for na ekire omo match teacher for ne fi school mo wa 6 March why na kwa ko match ede akai se bibisa esiye mama yemfa ye ninko ye teacher for no adwumayefo so pa in fact workers are going through hell but say ye kan no oni suro so ne beka se because adwuma ne bi ni baabi osuro se baabi o wono nya ne kakra wa no enso no be ye ne de okokasa ye beka se onkonko tena fi bi ana na yere ne mma ebusuan nyina so egu ne so na chese no so akwakọ ha adwen ewo ehonomo Semini okasa idie ai we say enfoni ni bi etwegu siniti awa etwegu aye atichafo ni bia one koye eyi kire na one kasa no ye be ma yetie nsem a one keka ye ni bi ewo ho no mo ye da mase
almost by 2 years. I think it's coming up to 2 years. Appointing on Jayaka, Minister for Education, Director General for GES, and the Finance Minister. On a particular thing, yes, throw another year back, the new break, yes, throw sir, and then the idea. My answer on can. The nurse is 1 year and a half. Now, so the nurse is 4. Or 1 year, Abu Toyambi, or when the DBS say I'm back. I'm sick of no jam on the thing that's for about the same. And I am here, and soon I will walk in the back. And the G of the Congo. But I get Tanka at Jane. Send the other teachers walk, get yourself in the future. Ghana be here, teachers. I'm not paying for them to now teachers. Yeah, but I'm saying I'm someone else teachers from fire. Yeah, bread, yes, trouble. I don't know if you're trouble. Who we are, Mama? Wow, but yes, yes, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. What's the age? Oh, Papa, your father, godfather, at the most, teacher me. He's back, Papa, who am about it. Vice President, Nana General, Papa, the mind. Yes, so
Come here. Yes, someone, come here. Please, humbly, respectfully, come here. Yeah, that's it.
Yo, Nat. Oh, make a Nat, Our Majesty. We live to teach. Hello. Yo, honestly, I would have said that I'm so happy to see you. Because it is always a delight to see my colleague teachers. Yes, I'm one of your own, and I'm always proud to say so. And that is why you should realize that there is no way we will discriminate against teachers. I met with your leadership a short while ago, and I showed them proof of what has happened. So I thought that they would rather come and speak to you, but they wanted me to come and address you directly. So you recall that sometime last year, some of you came to the previous Ministry of Finance. Subsequent to that, Cabinet approved that even though your financial clearance expired, that the Finance Minister should take steps to issue another financial clearance for you to be properly recruited. That was done, and you started receiving your salaries. What is outstanding is the arrears that had accumulated.
Ya mama kwa baby me de ba Marego TV kasa fo ni so ne se ko wa krata pensen mu e na e koso no ne kasa mo te ye Deputy Minister of Finance ye Owura Thomas Ampem Nyako ono ano ye ma hyebedwani edema esu jaman e no ne atichafo a ye ntua onaketua akamu no ebenya kita hundie no saso na sinitia wa na edikan no ye tichafo ni bia oni abreko ona atentesu kokko de egufomo esu ede kase ono aketua akamu busumi edu nwotwe ni echire nyina yen sika emaye Sylvester Edruso.
Nana, so you see, in terms of these issues, say in two big teachers, they've been one of the sector be.
Me cry na mrevi say why teacher need and but teacher for sa na e ka wa kuma pa.
Na you take you for granted.
Mario teacher ni we di teacher da.
I was the kind of
oh yeah, no your headmaster, head teacher.
Yeah.
No your head teacher. And the people teacher. Semester Friday, Saturday.
You na syllabus na the try.
Syllabus na we try there.
Lesson no na nyina na.
Nyina.
Nyina na yakọ workshop. Na me je me ni 20 yakọ workshop nyina nya workshop yakọ.
Workshop ba.
The kind of nyama method try the nyina ye ni sa.
The same syllabus.
The same syllabus. The same na the teacher.
Pen the paper yeah.
The same chalk na.
Slate.
Yeah, chalk ni sa. I'm saying that every government they be taking teachers for granted. And yet crowd, your president said teacher for China there.
Yeah.
And say you're supposed to be to somewhere 18 months in China car. Nipa don't go there. And yet say teacher for a nurse for. And yet nurse for be na a cocoa farmers. And yet cocoa farmers there are some they be you take them for granted, Dodo. And how? Why should it be said? We'll be better there for 18 months now, Janica. Then you need they say we'll see a big crowd from 2023. Hey, by 6 years, 3 years,
3 years in Janica.
Oh, enye. And I buy mammy now the basha ni chinu osu. Anu odiyo.
I mean, say no cry body am I.
Because obi a wako school. Akọchọ line essential exams. Wa bra na wonye ejuma. Na ya post so baby ya post to kra bia okwa bangalo kra ni ho. Network kra ni ho.
O si ni fiora kra e tu. O de dan ka e ma ni fiora e tu no.
Oh, ara won say mo teacher for you see crofo bi wo ho a. Oh, a strategy oh. When you come into power, a strategy. Na enye na kwofo this guy come blasters is some go do you work happy. It is asking you to a teacher for can Kenya na. Say you pay about $30 million they are called work up. And in the year who engineers and crofo bebre so mu donate sika. Say fa come blaster for am ko di kwa. But we have money. That such money no you bet me aye den. Yes, a bit me treat you
for Africa.
In the sika no ho, onye se sika ni ho. Thomas ampem nyango timi ga sika ni ho. There is money. Contingency fund no sika wo. Ghana your contingency fund. Sa fund dey ban critical. Any akosom na akoyi kakraba. There is money. Me ka just in this guy ye wo sika. Yet sika so.
Come there.
So be na nyap.
Teachers
are suffering. Nurses are suffering. Drivers are suffering. Enye anamnam kind.
Journalists are suffering.
E will be a brand.
And as a journalist ni bo ho ni ye adwuma e wo institution bi aye ntua mo ka.
Ntua mo ka say.
Ona ye adwuma bebre aye.
Mami bi
na anu ya na so 14 months. Wa ye adwuma sa.
Mi wo ba ko bi kwa 22 months.
So wa ye adwuma sa ye ma no hwe nti no. Adwuma onu ano ba ye nti no.
Onu abeko
wajai oko. Mario kika ko se wa ko sa asem so.
Na so ye no pe adebu o hun se we che few. Nsu wrema enye. Adebu o
nye hyenhyen ni sika.
Adebu o we che enye fe ba o wrema won efe. So it why should teachers always every year be a teacher for year protest. Ye adena say to me basa. These are qualified teachers. Omako school. Aso ebi a master so. Ebi a PhD.
Semchoni Armstrong amano and
so ebi a school upgrade you to some level say indeed no because even if you back my teacher for no pay cry extra. No pay kiti. Say go na pay jam kakra. Most of the teachers their salary never form. What I say and always teacher for and amudi yeka and omuna mewia so sa why should I work and then mommy give me salary and so you say me protest can now and I'll be working on the sun she obi yire any niba Eddie on an answer you waste osu
yeah
osu
ha could be cry there now on the ban nyina egu form say all ko you cry say we ani fie wura every me want us the fie wura na man warning say o tu no into no wa ban so wonya hwe kra so na nko fie okra na ba na che na chiri no one no he na one kwa akoda
and you see all these people they are there for there should be a financial clearance aban fu from ba ye transition it is anyamamu financial clearance and can say na o si May we to 4 months na June we to 4 na July was to 4 ana na we to 4 months say now the panic 18 months to 4 months
so to 4 months so you
4 months say
or the bosu me ensa betuaka
oh what did dem betuaka say
da bi utie ya sana deputy minister finance
can should even tell us that no government both current and the previous ones have any roadmap clearly defined for teachers. You see, we shouldn't politicize this one as a rule because the previous governments have not done anything substantive for teachers. Likewise, this government. Why should it be so? Because one, creating job is part of this particular method we are using now. Training college. People go to the training college not because they need money. they just want to come and serve. Just like people want to enter into the Ghana Armed Forces, Ghana National Fire Service, Ghana Police Service, just to come and serve. Then at the end of the day, you pay them for their services. Why must someone go on a demonstration before he or she can receive his salary? Oh. And then maybe so. Minjidi say we be koso or Togo ayewo ha. No. Minjidi say we koso o.
Togo ayewo. Me guy ambassador na wa resign.
Togo yes. So it tells you that there are some sectors that are lacking and there are some sectors that are not lacking. And teachers are lacking in all aspects. Look, if you see a teacher who is doing well, know that the parents have left some inheritance.
And that's why
that particular teacher has swung into politics.
And that's why another business.
Another business.
It's true. A teacher for you
see, so it will be, for instance, if you go to most of the career days, if you ask those young ones, what do you want to become? I want to become an MP.
Yes, so
I want to be a footballer. I want to be a musician. Hardly will you see that someone is going to become a teacher. So what motivation are we even sending out there for our young ones to copy? I say it again, that there's no clear roadmap for teachers in this country. They don't have the amenities. But they still go back to the classroom and go and teach to impart lives. Sachuwa, if Sachu will tell you the kind of things they are going through at that school there, you have no idea. And the most annoying thing that when you want to talk GES, they put some tag. Teachers cannot come out and come and talk. Those days, if you want to interview a Ghana Police Service or something, you have to write. What kind of roadmap is this?
Still a woman.
That they are pressing issue that you need answers to. You have to write to somewhere. You have to press before.
And also, Ukrainian assembly na ubesini bisana maneya no.
Still quite woman. Mario still come
person.
Yes, person new obi kasa kwa.
You see,
no response.
What kind of democracy is this?
Say it here, you be pamu.
You see, yes, it's here.
No, say in some way there is beyond me.
No,
I'm not supposed to talk about it.
Some of the secondary school within our Kubro blocks here, Charlie. Now my course was school one. The teachers know, but they can't talk.
Yeah, you can't talk.
And when you said the camera there, they're bobo.
Only January.
You see, so it's about time we put some things in place for teachers to have much of the benefits. Because look at the number of teachers who are teaching across secondary, primary, JHS, KG.
And much for a strike.
And that's some of strike there. Maybe say part-time focus, right?
Slide. So I'm saying it on authority that if it is doctors that declare nationwide strike, hey, do you know what this one means? But why are we so quiet about the teacher? Are we saying teachers reward
the teacher who taught the doctor?
No. You see, so it's about time we jaw and have dialogue for teachers to enjoy well.
Teachers they go.
You see, now teachers are not getting that zeal to go to the classroom and go and teach again because after if they post me, I'll be there 1 year before I receive something. It will not even encourage someone there to become a teacher. I'm telling you for the fact that a lot of money is in the soil. Why are people not going to farming? Because they see farming to be what? Punishment. But if we can modernize farming in this country, I'm saying that how many state land do government own? And how many buses do we see? Look at banana farm. Look at the number of people they are employing. Can't government employ more than that?
Government can. But
you see, so it is time we set the bandage straight for teachers. So
you. Ati utiti a nipa wo tiesa na die utiti nipa wo
tiesa must teachers protest before they receive their salaries. The MPs, the ministers, the presidency, the president himself, the VP himself, and we all here were taught by the teachers. And to yemfa any day emma church for no show me ni nkita omo senkosia. I'm rena so we dey na dey bestra wa because nyame ya adom na watwe ye ni hanu mu sei Marego TV afre wo akan if you say ye panyin back on efri mu na afi na mra so se di na ye hihye ho aba nyame eya adoma ende na watwe pepe ye be akopie mu wo adanfo na yakusipe na na de chie memene da na ye wo chana watwe no ya ye wufusum na ye yesie na ye sie abeto ayi so na ne kwasi ada no yakona ase asori e de ama ura Ezekiel agbenosi dugbate nano odi obia nim no eye Mr. Nano and the first movie producer from Adanfo, the man behind the Ghana Nigerian movie ni tia we mu saying and I want the canon name fan sorry.
Well, Nana to you, Mr. Nano, keke ma tu munyu ke ko here. They say Mr. Nano here didn't be Marego TV because he was the one I came through for interview and whatever. Neko was like, if you can do the work. Ingomoda so and kike ma deni for about Mr. Nano chapi mono my personally about work and as a father and everything, no, a boy modi. He has done so well for Marego TV. Lo if any modi say my reserve can handle lo yalo amaya ni naba pia wa kunu watch pel oya muchum.
Mr. Nano, the first encounter I had with him, it's a lot. So come Saturday, all road leads to Adanfo to go and give our former general manager a befitting burial. So those of you who have been asking when are we going to the funeral, I think the time is due. So all the information will be on all our social media platforms for you to follow and join us to give Mr. Nano a befitting burial.
On that note, we come to the end of the segment.
Wait, 10 seconds. 10 seconds, please. 10 seconds, please. Okay, my prayer today is simple. Lord, remember me as I celebrate my birthday. I thank God for the fire He put in my soul and the favor He has placed on my path. May this year be a testimony of His goodness in my life. Happy birthday to myself. It's a Gavin.
Emmanuel Gavin. Baby Tay. Baby I.
Today is your
Chelsea.
birthday.
Chelsea fan one.
Happy birthday. Mfanko manyakopon shraw. Onyi chene de da wakoma so nyina nyakopon onye mawo. Mawo ne edwomo ne ehano wa ne obape o pejom ne dwom ne sunofia no kono kone ehano se de ke kone no fia wona ngwotwi no ne lemon ne epeam. Lord, happy birthday aka Gavin baby Tay wa power ke no fia ko mo Lord danya. Marego TV, we are proud to have you. Happy birthday aka committee baby I Montona wa wish mo happy birthday.
Yeah, that's it.
Eke party your Monday. Mono no agency.
Agrobeswa.
If you are no pa.
Ka on alone la ho o manye mana. Baby I alone. On that note me baby. The more wa hari after
Okay.
Hey! And 1 minute now. 1 minute ya come. 1 minute ya come.
Mami sini bakwejo wum 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 dream of it anantio kwajo fosu ifusadi yo ni peko bia ni biasimo wum 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 eno aso ana ojo mi bakwejo timi mpe obi bonito tatilumbe. Whoa, 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 whoa. Imbe obi aboni koyo foso. Intimini upredia. Adimini upredia intiana. Wodimina muafiamsa sao. And now say me ding daddy. What did he manizao? Eka ukwampanka masaisa. Enso onieka unse. Niponya mieshwana ye. Niponya mieshwana. Nase nobody and she don't yasi di atamfubia to me so ain't me say don't me asimo. Unyaminti me say don't my brother mo. Unyamini me high me say do. Nyaminti me say do my brother mo. Unyamini me high some new yado that you lumba say some new yado that you lumba say on say that that you lumba say on say that oh don't mean you say yeah cool so be do be and you qua show you wusu krana mi yo go adim dio baby ani am na metisu na mi chim na mi di see me new predia odoma kwa manya intiana odina mwafiamsa sao and now see me ding daddy wale ni asiza ga ukwa mpanka ya sisa enzo onieka unse odenya mieshra sodia mini no dodoi mini monse wado dia tamfubia to me say oh ain't me say do me asimo unyaminti me say do my brother mo unyamini ni hai me say do Nyaminti, me say do my brother mo. Unyamini ni haiti, some new yado that you lumba say, some new yado that you lumba say, on say that, that you lumba say, on say that.
Welcome back. This Marego TV time for main discussion today is on health. Hypertension or high blood pressure is a condition where the force of blood against artery walls is consistently too high, typically 140/90 or higher. It's a major risk factor for heart disease, stroke, and kidney disease, affecting approximately 1.4 billion adults worldwide. Do you know this? I am Nana Suya. This morning I have Dr. Osman Ali from the St. Martin de Porres Hospital in Agomenya to have a discussion on hypertension. Umoja monsono eti saying, "Woni baby eda, ya kase BP a, e koduru say na dane BP. We are sure so BP, low BP, high BP, newe he na yehu. Kajibe ne omwo sidane ngeke, inga hiyo lo nga suba, omwo ebenolo." Oya shienga hiyo chame hilo. Alo municha no ahio chopako ne onu. In view of this, sit back and enjoy the show as we discuss hypertension this morning on Marego TV. You can equally join us on all social media handles at Marego TV, Facebook, Marego TV on Instagram, Marego TV on TikTok, and the other social media handles. Doc, you're welcome.
Thank you.
How have you been?
Oh, fine. We are doing well.
First time Marego TV.
Yeah, this is my first
This
time
is
here.
Marego TV.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for giving me this opportunity to be here and to talk about hypertension and to enlighten the people, teach the people the things they need and what they are supposed to do, what they are not supposed to do, so that all these, how should I say it, all these side effects or anything that will happen due to this disease will be catered for.
I gave a little intro, but let me come to you as the medical officer. When we talk of hypertension, what exactly is hypertension?
Oh, hypertension.
And who is hypertensive?
Yeah. So hypertension is actually a chronic disease which is characterized by persistently high blood pressure, which include both the systole and the diastole.
Please speak a bit louder.
Hypertension is a heart disease, chronic heart disease, which is characterized by a persistently elevated blood pressure. When your blood pressure is persistently elevated, sometimes somebody can go to the hospital at the first time, BPs are being checked and the BPs are high, they say you are hypertensive. No, we need persistently high blood pressure. Sometimes we even go ambulatory blood pressure. We monitor our blood pressure for some time before you can say you are hot hypertension, because you have a lot of factors that can affect your BPs. Yeah.
So at what range would you say this patient is hypertensive?
Oh, we have a systolic blood pressure more than 140 and a diastolic more than 90. You can see this person is what? Hypertensive. So
you saying systolic and then diastolic. I might understand what you mean. Can you please explain a bit better to my viewers?
When they check your blood pressure, there is a top one.
Okay, so the one at the top. The one something.
Yes, that's the systole. The one at the down is called the diastole.
On a normal human being,
yes,
the one something should be at what range? The one at the top and the one at the down should be at what range?
So in a normal person, we need a systole of 120.
120.
And the diastole of what? 80. That's in a normal person. Anything above that is elevated. But before we say you are hypertensive, we need to record anything above 140. 90.
149. That is when you'll be given a chart.
Yes.
You have to follow a chart to take in your blood pressure for a while before you give a medication.
Yeah. Sometimes when we are suspecting something of that sort, we give you a chart home. So you will be checking your BP maybe every morning or morning and evening. And you bring it and we strike the average and we see whether you are hypertensive, or maybe there's some factors that is contributing to what? These elevated BPs.
No, with the answer my hand, it was uncle Bonse, mommy.
You have most of the things on.
Yes, talking about the factors, what are the factors that bring this hypertension?
Yeah. Currently in the modern world we live in, majority of the things we do are increasing our risks.
Talking about our lifestyle.
Our lifestyle, sedentary lifestyle. We sit the whole day. We want to go out. We enter into our car. We get home elevators. We actually don't do nothing. You see, and something like food. Yeah, the food we eat. Yes. High fatty foods. And now I don't think we even go by the regimen of eating. Somebody can just get up, eat Indomie and egg at night, probably 10. You understand? Alcoholism, drinking. Yes, drinking alcohol also increase our risk. Smoking. You know, majority of the youth are into alcoholism and smoking. Obesity. Chronic stress. Now we are all stressed. As I'm sitting here, I'm stressed. You're also stressed.
I am stressed.
Yes. So it's another big issue for us. We are all stressed. So these are some of the, let me say, environmental factors that I think in Ghana right now is really hurting us.
You know, yesterday the president was like, non-communicable diseases are on the rise. And so we ought to eat earlier and not eating late. And somebody was like, when a president said, it's not that what point Juma you are now come to take banku and another thing. You need to take something light.
Yes.
And then somebody was like, What one which you wanna watch more? I've been here on my deck or my tea, no, my was
Yes.
all of that.
Because if you follow the correct diet regimen, from 7 p.m. going, you are not supposed to take in anything.
And the person was saying, "What one which you? I've been here on my no tea, come I was saying."
It all comes to our indisciplined nature of the way we take things as Africans or as black people or as Hebrews in this enclave. You see, you have to eat breakfast, eat lunch, and probably supper. Somebody will not eat since morning. Imagine the market woman don't know eat up to the time they get home. So after 7, that the president was mentioning, not for somebody has prepared his fufu or banku or something, and that's what is going to happen for the night. So they'll make sure they finish their heavy diet before
they sleep.
So maybe probably that's the only food that
they have
for the whole day. Though they'll be taking some snacks along the line, along the day, but that'll be their major food for the day. So it's about time we discipline ourselves and we take some of the instructions very judiciously and all that. Yes.
Okay. And even after eating at night, we don't also exercise. Does exercise also come into this?
Yes.
Us?
You see, right now you place a petrol in a car.
Okay.
You fuel the car is still at where it is. Though you may need energy for any cellular or this thing, but that one is not much of the energy you need for the day. So at least that we advise that after eating, just be active for at least 3 hours before what? You sleep. At least 3 hours. At least before
3 hours before
you sleep. So imagine you eat at 7, maybe after 7 you see when you have a heavy diet, the probability of you sleeping is what? High. So imagine you've eaten this banku that you are saying, or fufu, you go into the bathroom, you wash down, and that's it. I don't think you can be active, yes, for the night.
And doctor, to continue with, do we have a particular age that one must be hypertensive?
We have the hypertension. We have 2 types. We have 2 main divisions. We have the essential ones, which is that one is age related.
Okay.
Maybe from right now, we even have people from 25 going developing essential hypertension. Before we have the secondary one, which is due to some diseases, something that you have that is predisposing you to what? Be a hypertensive. So the essential ones is due to, we have something called atherosclerosis. Your vessels, they become sclerosed, thickened. So when they become thickened, it means, you see, it's like the heart is trying to pump against what? A thickened vessel. So it's going to what? Increase what? Your blood pressure. It's like we have a choke gutter. They are trying to push water through. It's going to, you need more force to push that water through what? That valve. So that's how it is. And the secondary one, after that one, you can get it at any age. Even children can have it. Babies can have it when you have some condition that predispose you to that. But the major one right now is what? The essential one, which is the primary one. That's what people are really getting. It's multifactorial. This smoking that I've said, all this sedentary lifestyle, you eat a lot of fatty food, no exercise, chronic stress. It's a constellation. So all these things comes together to what hurts you.
Doc, you know we have some diseases that have symptoms.
Yes.
Hypertension. Does it have symptoms?
No. Actually, I would say no. Because that's why they call it the silent killer.
That's the other name for hypertension.
Yes. It's there the day he strike. If you don't take care, he will make you cross over. That's how hypertension is. Though some people will be coming with persistent headaches, early morning headaches. They'll be coming headaches. And others will be having some form of dizziness. Some people will say they have a lot of palpitation, which means your heart is beating really fast. You are feeling your heartbeat. So that's palpitation. But majority of the people don't come with anything. You may not feel anything. And you see, our assessing, when somebody have headache, what does they do? They take water and they take paracetamol. So you are maxing the symptom. That's what we do. We max the symptoms that are supposed to be what? Followed up. In the morning, start feeling headache. Oh, maybe yesterday I did not sleep, or it gets on ibuprofen. You know you can get this over-the-counter medications. You take them, you drink some water, you'll be fine. But the disease itself is there.
It's all there.
It's there. So you don't get any symptom, like a peculiar symptom that somebody is coming with. malaria, that they have a symptoms that they come with. Hypertension doesn't have anything of that sort. If they strike one day, that's why we want screening. Come, we check your BPs, then we tell you what is actually wrong with you.
Look, my research, or sometimes I hear people say, asimesi radio or low blood pressure. Maybe so you say high blood pressure. And chichemono, what is the difference between those two? And which one is very risky?
All of them are risky. If I'll take the risk aspect, all of them are risky. When your BPs are becoming low, persistently low, you are dying.
Wow.
Yes, you are dying. Persistently low, you are dying. And when it's becoming persistently high too, you are dying. So we want to maintain the BP in a particular range. So it's a range that we need to maintain your BPs. Anything 120 to what? 139, 89. I think we are okay. When you are recording BP 100, 80, or maybe 90, 50, it means there is also what?
A problem.
But sometimes it depends on what the calf we use. Fortunately, I wasn't able to, as you said,
I told you.
I wasn't able to bring the
to that, yes.
calf. But we have appropriate calf for each and every one. You understand? But it's in our setting, we use the same calf for what? Everybody. Somebody may have a big biceps and triceps. You see the forearm is very big. So when you use the medium calf for that person, maybe that person is going to record what? A higher BP than somebody like me. So that's also what plays a role. That's why sometimes when we see some things like this, we see as a special patient, we can give you the chart for you to go home, check at different places, or we can check the car for you in the hospital, and we'll try to what? Check and correct the blood pressures.
Okay.
But either of them, high or low, is not good. Anything below, I think 180 is not good. Anything above 140, 90 is also bad.
If you just join us on Marego TV, we discuss on hypertension, and I have Dr. Osman Alidu of the St. Martin de Porres Hospital in Nagomenya, Luamanya, here with me this morning. If you're living home, don't worry, you can still join us on all our social media handles. That's at Marego TV at Facebook, Marego TV Instagram, and Marego TV on TikTok and X. Doc,
yes.
Talking about the calf, right? Yes, I have a friend who was sick and said she wanted to visit the pharmacist. We went there after the BP check. The pharmacist was like, "Hey, BP was through go hospital. Meet me, ma, this is call hospital." And it was around 160 something over 118 or so, very high. They meet me check. I said, Then the person looked at me and said, "Charlie, they think the man they talk. You sure? How they feel anything? Say my heart they beat it. That can't thing though." I said, "Okay, then why don't we go to the nearby clinic rather?" So we drove to the nearby clinic, and then when you go, they will check. Once the clinic, they will check your vitals.
Yes.
So after taking the temperature and the BP, it was 138 over something. Then I quickly asked, "Patron, and the BP to say?" I said, "Oh, okay, oh, yeah, no." I said, "We are sure." I said, "So BP in Tina Yaba how?" I said, "BP." I said, "Yeah, got paid drat or so. You could do no. Pharmacist they check 160 something. No, CM hospital to me. Then I quickly saw she looked at the other nurses face. So they trained Dr. Ba Obesai Ashel. So we sat for about 5 to 10 minutes waiting for the doctor to come. When we went to the consulting room, I followed up. The doctor have to check it again. And then when they checked, it was now 136 over 90 something. Not just say it was still within the range. Don't you think, those pharmacists or cancer are trained and ADHD? Yes. And you're wrong information. And no, sir, what will you do about it?
It has been happening.
Okay.
Sometimes we be at the hospital and we bring start BPs. You see, immediately, anyone, as Ghanaians as a whole, we enter into a hospital facility, a pharmacy or something, the anxiety is what? High. You see, so in normal circumstances, let me say this, you have to be trained to check blood pressure. I don't think pharmacists have been trained to do that. I don't know of that, but I don't think pharmacists have been trained to check blood pressures. Yes, I don't think so. When someone comes and you are about to check the person's blood pressure, you have to what alleviate any form of what anxiety. Oh, please have a seat. I'm coming to check your blood pressure. You have to wait at least 5 to 15 minutes. The person sitting down, so the person what calm him or herself, calm down before you can what check the BP. Even at some instances, you have to even introduce the patient to what the cuff you are using. Some of them, when they immediately they see the cuff, their hearts what start beating. So now we call it what white coat hypertension. Immediately they see you as a doctor or as a nurse, their hearts start beating, anxiety high. When you check the BP, you are going to get skyrocketing what BP, which is not really giving you the picture in hand. So you have to let the person sit down at least 5 to 15 minutes. You talk to the person. This is what I'm coming to do to you. This is the cuff. I'll put it here. You explain everything for the person. After that, you let the person sit down. You see, you don't check BP in any position at all. No. You have to let the person sit down upright, back supported. You understand? The arms have to be free. Any tightened clothes need to be loosed up. So when you have this condition, everything at place, and you check the BP, and it's still high, then it means what? The person is what? Hypertensive. And you can't even check the BP once and say the person is what?
Hypertensive.
No. Actually, we check it for 3 times. First, second, and third. Either you take the last one, or you strike the average of what? The last 2. That's how we check the BP and say, oh, this patient is what? Even with that, if we are not really sure, we give the one that you take home and what? You bring it back.
The chart.
Us. Yes, please. So I don't think people are doing that. You can be seated right now. Oh, come and check my BP. The person just can put the cuff over there, check your BP. Oh, your BP is 190, 120. You are hypertensive. You have to go for medication. Very, very wrong. But it's happening in our setting. So we are trying to educate people how things need to be done at the right place and the right time.
Doc, is BP curable?
No. When you talk about the BP being curable, then you are talking about the secondary ones. The secondary ones, when you are able to treat the underlying cause, your BP will go away. But the essential one, which is the primary one, is not curable. It's manageable. We make sure we keep you for the lifespan you are supposed to live on earth.
Doc, can I do a self-medication? I went to a pharmacist. Me who send me BP na kosro. Can I say, "Pacha me BP, mami edro na me nom"?
No.
What do I do? Is it preventable?
You have to come to the hospital. You see, the BP, you see the diastole, you see the systole. This one have to be high, this one have to be high. But we have some stratification you need to do before you put the patient
on medication.
Yes. We have others, their BP is very, very high. The systole is very, very, very high. We have some, the BP, the diastole is also very, very high. So when you know, as a doctor, when you see these things, you know the kind of medication to give. So you can't go to the pharmacy and say, I have BP, give me medication. No, it's wrong, totally wrong. We have to see the BP. Which one is actually causing the problem? Is it the systole or is it the diastole? When the diastole, we have the type of medication we give. When the systole, we have the type of medication we give. And sometimes we even give what? Combinations, up to 3 combinations of what? BP medications. So going to the pharmacy for BP drug, except if you are being given a prescription by the doctor to go and purchase the particular medication. Apart from that, no, you don't self-medicate when you have.
Is it preventable? If yes, how do we prevent it?
People going to the pharmacy to purchase their own.
No, preventing of BP.
Preventing, the lifestyle modifications.
Please educate us.
The lifestyle modification, exercise. You see, like I said earlier on, most of us, we don't even walk. Car to elevators, to bed, to chair, to everything. So at least you have to get what? Exercise, what? Stress-free what? Exercise. Most of the, you see, you can see someone walking, like you walk from, let me say, Udumasi Krobos to Agomanya every day. Though the person is exercise, but there's stress associated with what? That exercise.
Oh, okay.
You understand? The intentions of the person what? Walking. Somebody, maybe he doesn't have the money to what? Take the car. So if that person is trekking, it's under what? Stress and what? Frustration. And under this sun, there's also what? Stress associated with what? The walking. You understand? So we need to exercise stress-free, intentionally. Exercise to your limit.
You see, we exercise sometimes. They say exercise, and some people will just exercise what above what the human limit, and you develop other what cardiac conditions. And the food, eating, we also have to eat what?
Eat well, healthy foods.
Healthy food, like more fruits and vegetable. Red meat needs to be what? Reduced. I think chicken is better. Fish also have to what? Increase in what? Our diets. Low fat diets. People like cheese. Right now, pizza is something big. It's a big this thing.
Pizza, shawarma.
Yes, it's a big deal now. People tend to.
Is it good for us to be taking it?
Actually, I mean, no, I'll not debunk or I'll not say pizza is not good. Yes, but if you look at yourself, you have to know that
pizza is good for you or not.
Or not. You understand? So when you take pizza, I know there's a lot of cheese in it. Cheese and carbo. All the down of the this thing is carbohydrates, and the top is cheese and other vegetables and stuff. Some people even have meat in it. So I may not say this thing by looking at yourself and your level of. You have to know that this food is good for me or this food is what not good for me. Talking of the weight, we have to check our weight and our height. You see, we have something called BMI. We have something called BMI. We need to check your weight and height and be able to know whether you are overweight or obese, because obesity is one of the risk factors. Okay. So stop smoking, no alcohol, reduce stress, sleep at least.
No alcohol, cry.
No alcohol.
Cry.
Yes.
Doc.
If me, I'll advise you.
No alcohol, cry.
If I will advise you, I'll advise you not to take alcohol.
Because
the BP you are talking about, it's not only due to alcohol is going to cause a whole lot of problems more than the BP. It's going to cause a whole lot of problems more than the BP. So if me ask me to ask you not to take alcohol, not to drink alcohol. You see, most of the food we eat contains alcohol in some amount. Kinky, banku and all that. There are some level of alcohol which the body needs alcohol in some way. So I think that one is enough for us to to stay healthy and be alive. Yeah, I think it's okay for us.
Hypertension, being hypertensive, maybe BP. Is it hereditary?
The essential. The first one is hereditary. It's hereditary. So with that one, I may say it's hereditary. The secondary one, there are some of the diseases that will predispose you to hypertension that are also hereditary in a way with some environmental factors and all that. Yes, I would say that.
Thank you very much, Dr. Osman Alidu. Let's switch a bit to our local dialect. Ila maleka. Hiyono ne angedenga epitimi. Oslomambi keko ine wahi ne wayu wahi. Kaje ni ne sebene pene hiyono ekubagba wanya kameno denga frane miyo. Okay, the silence killer. Omana kando ko benga bako opiope inane babe.
Good. Mamadi. Yo Muchum. Yo Kloma.
You know here camera.
This one. Yo Kloma. Tell me Dr. Osman. Here the Marego TV. Ne wange munyutung about hypertension, neji high blood pressure, neji chihio, ne ngewoni funya gbae. Ne funa ngemi yemo na limnge St. Martin's the Forest Hospital. Nye nami dano. Lo mona ikema guyom na nimage slo nyeken. Yo nange deyo papa. Se ni funge ne wama pene ima ba wa chances lo blonotono wake mananja ma hiyo. Lo nwa muni ko mekan wa nye ni yemi exercise kan ma kan hebo kan danumi ke no me ke stress neji hi hawo mi ngeni ko mam like nyagba mi ke ni ke onye no bajama ni o mesion o chances no manager ma hiyo e ma basin ne no e ko unji ke oba hospital na dem ke onge BP o no ji ke o chupantan e sa no ba chabe no matis no ma he chupanga he ko no ma de ke o ami chupana ya he debi ai ga BP fen ko ke chupamini pan wa ga BP chupan pan kaka kan 9 ne wa use o hani lo no fen no ke pan lo ma de ke o asima sino nge no nu lo imu ya he no ne manu lo ya ngole hwe no ne mini manu debi ba ne mo chupa chupan ne o BP or edi or ke chupwa na wa hamo no fe no pe nekin BP or abi ma chale kra na ma de ken wa chale neji kra de bi se chupwa ma balesin ne je han ne mo hamo no ba yin je no o ma yi pepe kas bi ne mini o ma gbo ne BP or bi mo hawe ye chemele BP or stroke kan ni fun ne wa na nge hospital or St. Martin's, our number one cause of mortality is complications from hypertension. Nge wa St. Martin's Hospital or nine bioni wa lo nine hane ni tanioni ya iwa jiminu BP ke nine ibangesi o mene hane ni na jama nyagbami o mene lo ipa nyepe ke mune onno kan oyino nga mo kon titri motuma oyino nga mo kon lo mana kan henga mo chichen lo chinga fia bum ne o mana kan mocho ngo chi onu kan enga fia ngo o gugbem ona ka no ko bi o ba na mini wa check o BP amo lo wa St. Martin's wa gun wa ba Marego TV mono wa kwa ma tonye ni nge BPI yo nyechun.
Okay, nyechum Dr. Mochum. Thank you very much. Just mention stroke.
Stroke.
Quickly, no matter
stroke G.
You can speak English.
Okay. Stroke is one of the complications of hypertension, which is very, very detrimental and high level of what mortality and what mobility. Is when the blood circulating to your heart has been what reduced in any form. We have two types, which is hemorrhagic, which means your BP has been elevated to the extent that the vessels in your brain has what burst, and you start bleeding your brain. And the second one is due to atherosclerosis, that the endothelium, like the inner of your vessels, have been damaged and they form a clot in it, and to prevent what blood flow into what your brain. And you see, the brain always depend on what oxygen. Any deprivation of oxygen, you are going to get a brain death. So part of your brain is going to die. So that's what stroke means. Part of your brain responsible for some particular what action has been damaged by the low blood supply or lack of blood supply to that part of the brain.
Thank you very much, Doc. Our time is almost up. Kindly give us your parting words as we leave the studios of Marego TV.
Yeah, as we said earlier on, hypertension is the number one cause of morbidity and mortality worldwide now. We also call it what the silent killer, because most of the symptoms are being masked, and you'll not be able to even know they are not specific. So the only way you can know whether you are hypertensive or not is what you come for what check up, and we check your BPs and we take it out from there. And please, the self-medication, I have to hinder on it again. It's not really advisable. You have to come to the hospital and we'll diagnose you and we'll give you the appropriate medication that will cater for what your BP, not other person's BP, because every person is what different. Every patient is different. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Dr. Osman Alidu, for educating us on hypertension. Our viewers, kindly get close to any health facility. Check your BP. BP checking is free, Anamebwa.
It's free.
BP checking is free. Just walk to any health institution and say you're coming to check your BP. It is free, so you can know your BP level, whether you are supposed to be on medication or not. No soft medication for a BP patient. Once again, let me say a very big thank you, Osman Alidu, doctor from the St. Martin de Paris Hospital, for coming all the way this morning. We say we appreciate. Thank you, viewers, for watching us too. Before I leave, I have a birthday message for Apostle Michael Ajakpa. Happy glorious birthday, sir. Apostle Michael Ajakpa. If the picture is ready, kindly put it on for me, please. Michael Ajakpa's preacher, please. Happy glorious birthday, sir. Apostle Michael Ajakpa, the General Overseer of Revival International Ministry Worldwide, aka Landlord, aka Landlord. We love you, sir. Keep blessing generation and be blessed always. This is from Philip Hosunu Mario, the entire family, and all of us here, Marego TV. No more, Maune Jomo, ne ihane ohibe no yin. Ohi wakaida, nga solimi, kede papa ne ongepe kahawo, wake okliboni. aha ene di dwumadi ni bi si ne me sori so no me da se da PC be ma obi a boa me na machia na ifa penaman a otoso miensa kwa ubo me hene na anopa de me se won kwaso adomara kwa nkoko central market no ya chase ya ba be di hujuma ekwa woman ebekoso kwa woman koso ene yehia odua no mo ade chefo nyina se da wase se botu sa anoma anamoyi a ebeboa kwa woman nyina okonfo adama ye da ase bebre ede madwumadi ya woso odi ewo ye se asase aban ye tijai kaneke ye bekoso ama kwa woman apeja. On that note, we come to the end of today's morning dew, but news in brief is next. I am Nana Soyo.
Marego TV, the new experience with great insights.
Inganya kadangwe be ni kwenye keba amanye bon peti no nge Marego TV. Inganya yeka Marego TV o wange iti o nge akuse junction nge okonya kaji ojitema kaya akosomo gbajigba na hejine na wange. Omanye hu no mapia wa nge dwumi klama gbaja no ala Marego TV nge Facebook nge TikTok na oya Instagram ka ona Marego TV o ne onye no amanye bo mi no hu omanye mahie nge lejo ka nipa ine pie chose mi pakpa na Marego TV ka ba nge yibo anwo omana ngelejo omana hiblo na oke ni koto my maseni ke kodwa yemihe nga yibo no 020-167-2828 020-167-2828 amane bolo ache mike Nana Soyo amane bomi oniche kajika eba school chose mimi ole chon leji nene mene abwa ahisamenya ne achon woni keso wonglehi nene wange no ka oyaje ko ngamla won pe he obanu chumi pa me ami manya dale kedi pa ne pia etwepe chon le omeji nene mene achon woni lokoji ngle nene no wada na wake wo wahe no wake solejo omo no ne se o ko waje ko Ghana epo ba me ka chon li hu ji ne ko mene ahenu mesamenya kajika eba asikasa ne mimi ninga de no lo amra lo hie choli hie mape usmami kaka nyoma ke panyo na eno pe nya gbasa menya ka ha choli eno ha na choli jipo na afia chesu kokwe na asula da chichuka kwesika ka amra lo hie we ne ma o mehiole ekenya gba maba ajepo na pa wo hu samenya eja ka ni fu ngade ke hie na awe me ha na awe chemenga me hia nga we na me ne anga yi hu na ma hie me hu epenya gba ke ha me na me ne bi metete ngade hu lo penya gba na anyewe abimo me hie me eno ha ne akepepa mi nge amra lo hem foka ehie ko na ebomode ne o mehio ne me hu abwanejo ahi ejaka anne mwanya ne chumi ne akaseji lo ne ka atwu isane awo mehio ne anine ne enye ne esu anyam ngale jon amla lo nuchu lo station ne hie wasika blo nya to mi no saminya ne le noji mla won pe no ka ha esu jamai jepo ne batumunyu veveve ke ko enohe eba ne eke chole be banani semi ne hana no sika anatwi se ebe ke kura ne amawo mehio echa no ne echoka kawase uslami ehie ne maneji onwoma uslami yo amahie meka amawo uslami ehio wi ewie ehio nemi los yo uslami pa ne maba ho amawo me ewie eko kane ne mape etenio leda uslami yo ejine ne amawo hio momo los yo uslami ewie ngabe bene pene enwo bajo mekeba bene eke mekpe yo ne ne edi eko mehu jino ne.
I would have said that I'm so happy to see you, because it is always a delight to see my colleague teachers. Yes, I'm one of your own, and I'm always proud to say so. And so we have gone through our processes, and on the 13th of April this month, even though the finance minister is out of town, he instructed me to conclude the processes, and I wrote to controller to start the payment of your arrears. That payment will start from May. So in May you will receive 4 months of arrears. June you will receive another 4 months. July another 4 months, until the payments are concluded. I told your colleagues, the leadership, that we operate an open door policy. I would have expected leadership to come here to sit with us to find out the processes. Because if you had this information, you wouldn't have been walking through the sun to demonstrate. So we stand ready to support you. There is another outstanding issue, and our attention have been drawn to the fact that there are a number of you, a few of you, who have still not been put on the payroll. That is unfortunate, and I'm surprised at that. That is something we need to investigate and regularize, because you recall, no, it's not about GES or whoever. We need to find out what the challenge is, because subsequent to the cabinet's directives that we should regularize and issue financial clearance for those who have started teaching in 2024, we received documentation from the Ministry of Health and Ministry of Education, and we granted financial clearance extension for the number of affected teachers to be put on the payroll. So it is surprising that some will still be left out and not be put on the payroll. And so we will work with the Minister for Education and find out who they are, because I keep hearing different numbers. Some say 162, others say 200, others say 400. Whatever the number is, we have met, and you are aware that we've issued new financial clearance for recruitment in GES and the Ghana Health Service.
Amlalo nuchulo se chone hiyo Ghana se kablo nyatomino nele noji mlawo kwe noke ha esoja main po neji anunya nomlo Thomas ampem daku jine ne hene wanu motu no ne kambe ne edio ewo chonle mesika ebeke ne amawo mehio hiawo mi ohun ma ba no kambe ne adio pepepe hemi emi oji kan aka enoba no emaye ke bwa ne chonle mehu ablonta watomi ma pe gbojo ne mehu amamu ka hande chumi papa ne achune anahisi amane bokwitio enyagbeje na achamike na nase wange mokaye ka Marego TV yitio enge okwenya akuse junction ka oyadweme klama gbaja no ho o manna wo ngele joneji Facebook TikTok ekpame ne pie kaye ka ke kodwa yimi hiole wajwa enge subakra o wanya macha yibono na okedi kwatoma imasen ni 020 167 2828 1672828 mochumika oka wo pebe no sinam ne yaka hambo kano feno ko ne yeblo nya to me okai ka dagbe amane bo me maba no gbokwe mlepa dagbeli nyechu.
Marego TV, the new experience with great insights. Marego TV, the new experience with great insights. Announcements. Ministry of Chieftaincy and Religious Affairs, Osudoku Traditional Council, Greater Accra Region, P.O. Box 11, Akuse. Announcement of ban on drumming and noise making. The Osudoku Traditional Council hereby announces a ban on drumming and noise making from 3rd April 2026 to 4th May 2026. During this period, funerals, celebrations, and all activities involving drumming, spinning, or any form of noise making are prohibited. This period is set aside for solemn reflection, serenity, and spiritual observance in the Osudoku traditional area. And the council urges the general public to comply fully. The attention of the Osudoku Traditional Council has been drawn to a notice in circulation announcing a ban on noise making from 3rd April to 5th May 2026. The said notice was issued by some unscrupulous persons with the intent to misinform and confuse the public. The matter has since been referred to the police for investigations. The council therefore urges the general public and the good people of Osudoku to disregard the said notice and treat it with the contempt it deserves. Notice is hereby given to the general public that the authority to impose ban on drumming and noise making rests exclusively with the Osudoku Traditional Council as done elsewhere. Any such directive issued by any other person or group should be disregarded. The Osudoku Traditional Council wishes to take this opportunity to encourage all to use this sacred period to seek God's blessings for Osudoku, wishing all Christians a happy Easter. Signed, Nene Kweku Otiti Animle the 7th, the Paramount Chief, Osudoku Traditional Area, President, Osudoku Traditional Council. End of announcement.